I remember also I still have a bassoon and I have an oboe that would be great in the intermediate band. I'd love to have an oboe player. Flute players, you guys would be great at learning oboe. So if there's one of you or even a clarinet player that would like to learn oboe, it's a little bit of a different double-reeded instrument. Both of those are double-reeded instruments. You'd have to make sure that you talk to your parents and invest in those double reeds. They're kind of expensive to use a double reed, but if you learn how to take care of them well, you guys would do great with it. And I guarantee you that every double-reeded scholarship, or every double-reeded high school student that gets out of high school and goes into college will have a scholarship in music, because they are very important instruments there. So be thinking of that, maybe a bassoon or an oboe as well. Right now I'm going to let the sub go ahead and get the instrument rental forms filled out. Here's what I need you to do. When you see the form, there's just a little part down at the bottom that has your name. If it's already filled out for you, go ahead and get your parents' name, address, and phone number there. And then just leave this form with the sub, and make sure that you realize the rental fee of $75 for the year. If I've asked you to play that particular instrument for the year and you know that you can't afford to do it, but you really still want to play it, let me know and I'll find a way for you to get that rent worked off. But if you want to just pay the rent, it's the safest way to handle the instrument. If something happens to it, we can fix it with that rental fee. And with some of these big instruments, it's really expensive to repair. So you want to make sure that that's kind of like your insurance policy. If it happens to get a dent or something falls off of it, we can get it repaired for you at that cost. And so you want to make sure that if you're not going to pay that rent, that you are super, super, super careful with your instrument, because if it does happen to be negligence and you dropped your instrument or something, you'd have to pay to get that fixed. So you want to be careful with that, but I'm willing to work on that. So at this time, I'll let the sub go ahead and check those instruments out to you, whether it's advanced band instruments over here, intermediate band instruments over here. Some of you already have those instruments for the summer, and those rental forms I will have ready for you. They're right here on my stand. They'll be ready for you as well. For instance, Carolyn, here's your form for yours. You'll need to repay your rent. Sina, yours is here as well. Tanner Smith, yours is here. And Ben Chittister, you are going to have a new euphonium coming, so you can fill out the form, but it's not here yet, and I will still have you be using that again this year. Oh, I could also use another euphonium player, trumpets in my intermediate band, so think about that one as well. I have 2 new ones coming, I believe. They should be here soon. And when they get here, it's just a transfer over, just a little bit bigger instrument. Fingerings are all the same, so it's a great way to learn a low brass instrument with just a very easy transfer from one mouthpiece to another. So I'll let the sub go ahead and do that instrument checkout now, and we'll go from there. Pause here.